guys, okay, I'm getting ready to make a triple coconut. Actually, maybe four coconuts because I have coconut fragrance oil. I'm going to have coconut oil. I'm going to have coconut flour and coconut milk in it. So it's a four coconut soap. Okay, and other times it's just going to be a three coconut soap when I don't have a different fragrance. But anyway, so let me get suited up here. Get this on. And we'll get to town. Move you down. Okay, so first I'm going to add my finely ground oatmeal, my kaolin clay, and my coconut flour. And just stick blend it in. Gotta burp my blender. Make sure that additives are all well mixed into here before I get started. Okay. Now for my lye with a touch of silk and sea salt in it. Since I have in half water and half coconut milk, this is a little bit concentrated this time. I made sure to make that my sea salt was all dissolved when I added my lye to the tuss of silk and salt water basically. I only have 1 teaspoon of salt per pound of oil, but being that I cut my water content in half to add the coconut flour, well, that made it a little thick on the thick side. Set that right there while I get the little dregs out of there. It didn't come out all the way this time because of the sea salt in it and the reduced water and the tuss of silk all in there. I'm super fatting at 10%, so I need all of this stuff as I can get. Set that aside. Get the last bit of here out of this. Okay, get this stirred a little bit. And I'm going to bring it to an emulsion before I add my coconut milk and my fragrance oil. And today I'm adding what's called a color stabilizer because I want to give a natural white. And frankly, the fragrance oil darkens it some. It's the vanilla content in it. Thus, vanilla color stabilizer. And for my coconut milk, I'm not using heavy cream, just coconut milk. I divided the water in half for my recipe, and I'm using half of the coconut milk for the water content. I found a fragrance oil on Nature's Garden that says that it smells like coconut milk. I think I'll get that. Try it out. I love the smell of coconut milk, averse to just plain coconut smell. Just different. And before I stick blend, I'm going to add my fragrance oil and the color stabilizer. Here's my fragrance oil. It's a blend of 3 different fragrances that have coconut oil in it to try to reduce the darkness it would get. And I'm going ahead and use the vanilla color stabilizer anyway to make a more white. Now, a year from now, that white might have turned a little creamy. Vanilla color stabilizer supposedly don't last that long because I got mine from Brambleberry and it's more for melting pour, but I used it for cold process anyway. I used it in the Moonlight Kiss soap that I done. It's still dark, and still held up and kept it from getting too dark. And there we go with that. And to start stick blending it, then add my colors and start pouring. It does smell delicious. I don't have any cocoa butter in this, so the smell won't compete with the coconut milk or the fragrance oil. Okay. My mom gave me a color suggestion. She said yellow, white, and a little bit of green mixed throughout. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Start with my green. I just want a little bit of green. I don't know if my stick blender will fit in this little thing. And set this out of the reach. The spoon will knock it over, so I have it against a mirror. Okay. There we go. I think that's a good amount. If this mixes well enough, I might not try to stick blend it either, so it'll remain smooth. I don't know if these fragrances accelerate or not. Okay, and here we go. This will go into the freezer for an hour and a half when I'm done with this because I don't want to gel it. And then after an hour and a half into the refrigerator until tomorrow when it's been 24 hours. Save the rest of this for the top. It's still so fluid, I need it to sit just a bit. And this too needs to sit for the top. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if it's thick enough. It's a little better. I'm going to attempt a spoon swirl. And after this, I'm probably going to make banana nut bread and a coconut cake for church tomorrow. By the time you see this video, we have already eaten it. Gotta edit it. Okay. First, there we go. This feels very delicious. And of course, spray it with some 90% rubbing alcohol. And it's gone to the freezer. Okay, I am back and it is the next day. It's been in the refrigerator over 24 hours, and then I put a fan on it when I took it out of the refrigerator just to keep the moisture from causing any kind of soda ash along with spraying it. This feels like it's going to be easy to come out because it was already released earlier when I lifted it up to move it to the side. And out it comes. Nice and good and wet. Yes, it needs to go back to a fan once I get it cut because it was in the refrigerator and the sides are a little bit moist from being in the cold, moist refrigerator. And so, anyway, let's see if I can take a little bit off of this end before I cut it into 4. So I'm just going to cut just a tiny bit from there. A tiny bit from there. Okay. And I'm going to put it up here. And it's across it. There you go. Really wispy. I don't know if this will darken any because I did not gel it. So it's just a bit maybe yellow and whitish with the little green. That was just a drop swirl. I didn't do anything else other than just let it be a drop swirl. It smells very coconut, pina colada. I have a 3, 2, 1 a fragrance. One is pure coconut, one is a pina colada, and the other one's another fragrance oil that has coconut in it. That last one slid around a little bit too much. So, ta-da! And now I'm going to set the fan back onto it for a while. And then put them in my curing rack. So in the meantime, I'm going to say bye now. So bye now.